Alright, awesome, man. GRTV checking in. We're here at Nordstrom. We are, as you can see, styling up. Upgraded look. Well, it's always what I like to do when I can. And here's a super breakdown. I'm just going to break down a bunch of stuff, guys. Going here, enjoying the Almont Mall. And, controversial matters. New website, a little informational, and feeling good, guys. Feeling good. Glad to be broadcasting here. All right, so look at the view, man. Look at this, man. Look at this. Right? Look at this building, man. Look at this architecture. Nice lines, this concrete lines there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with the concept of collecting things. Something that people do, right? If they're into cars, they'll want to collect more and more. Elaborate upon it. They'll want to get a new part for it, keep it updated, whatever. Same goes with houses or vacations. So I went on this vacation, now I want to go on another one. You know, it's just more and more and more, right? So where does it end? It doesn't really end. The trick is to do something that you can sustain and enjoy and not worry about, be anxious about, have this quiet desperation that, oh man, like what am I gonna do? You know, how do I keep, it's just a quiet desperation of, oh, I always gotta more and more, you know. And it's great if you can afford, get some water here. It's great if you can afford something, but if you can't, therein lies the danger of just being completely consumed by materialism. Which is something that you won't do if you have a sustainable lifestyle and existence. And part of that is the realization and comfort that we are all that is. We are pure consciousness. We are the God, and all these people are monkeys just animated by our consciousness. And when you get to that frame of mind, you transcend envy, and you just get on this certain level where you're really feeling free. You're really feeling a certain strength, inner strength, which it's like the real deal. You can't fake it. It's just a strength of self-respect, self-worth, self-esteem, self-love, an orientation towards your truth and your soul. All right, and that orientation, has to do with the higher chakras, as you may have gathered by some of my previous episodes. This idea of chakra, right, has to do with activating your own chakras, such that you're not hoping for other people to do it for you, because that gives them power over you. If you're consciously or subconsciously thinking that, oh, maybe this person can help me with my bills, oh, I wish sometime I got a bonus, or anything, oh, I wish I didn't have such a tough life. Any of that is a dismissal of your personal ability to create your world, enjoy it. When you take responsibility for something, you actually enter a place of freedom where you're actually experiencing what humanity is supposed to experience. Individual freedom. it's only possible with responsibility. That's kind of a well-established principle, but the way I have this certain take on it, right? I have this take where I say stuff like, let's enter into a phase of equality where we're no longer naming other people the roles of higher or dominant or submissive. We're labeling people the roles of. I'm gonna take us to these nice buildings over here, nice architecture. We're labeling people the role of equal. So that means think about it. Just even if you're skeptical of my whole idea, try doing it. Try experiment labeling your father, grandfather, uncle, etc. As their first name, as an equal, somebody who you're not. You're choosing to associate with. And by the way, there is a, if you believe what I believe, that you don't want to label anyone your authority, there is an ultimatum that you'll have to end up giving to people. And what that is, by the way, check out the shoes, right? Check out the shoes. Yeah, man, this motherfucker's shining, boy. Ooh, and a three-piece suit. Ew. Vitarelli, Italy. Ew. You'll have to propose an ultimatum to people that you care about, and quote unquote, if you do love them, then they would want to be an equal to you, not be a power up, not be a hierarchy of authority. The only way to achieve the reality I'm talking about is, you have to tell people, I don't want to be a son. People say that, oh, it's just a loving thing for people to label each other's son and grandson and nephew, etc. But really that puts people in a lower position where they're actually more vulnerable to manipulative, predators out there. If you're saying that, oh, I'm a kid and this and that, this is my baby, this is my girl, blah blah blah. What that does is it puts people, right? It actually puts people in a position where they're going to be vulnerable. They'll be out in public and have this more submissive mindset. You know what I'm talking about, when you see people walking around kind of downtrodden, and the reason being that they're feeling bad. They're feeling like followers, and you got to watch out for all this stuff. You got to watch out for these religions that compel people to wait for the hero to savior to come. Let a higher power take care of it. All of that has to do with generating and perpetuating a sheeple mindset where nobody wins. Manipulators, nobody wins, okay? The reason nobody wins, picturesque, yeah? The reason nobody wins is because even if you're a powerful person, or however you want to describe it, if you're around people who are wimpy and everything, it's going to detract from your experience. Like a popular reference would be rappers saying, or whatever, anyone saying, oh, you're my bitch, or blah, blah, blah. Well, instead of focusing and directing your energy towards a person that you actually value, namely your dream mate, namely your dreams, your corresponding dream mate, unless you direct that energy, here's what happens. it's half-hearted, it's lukewarm, it's insincere, and it's not love. So here's a big point that I'm coming to realize, is that if you do not aren't intentionally going in the direction of love, in the direction of your dreams and your pursuits of what you want in life, what's the alternative to that? If somebody's just going on these quick quote-unquote hookup for player, or people basically treating each other as toys, not good. If that's what you're going for, then you're deviating from the direction of love, and it's not where you want to go, because that's destruction. That's self-destruction of yourself. That's the whole idea of, people talk about truth and soul and love. That's what that all encapsulates. And even stuff like being classy, having class, that correlates with this whole idea. Being royalty, ruling over yourself, ruling over your own emotions and stuff like that. It only happens when you're aware of these concepts and you take action towards them, and realize, oh, here's a nice one. Here's a promotion towards equality and pride. There is a problem, though. There is a problem, I will say, with homosexuality, and it's not many homosexuals are quality people, right? They're classy, just like many African Americans are. But there are certain stereotypes where these people will, maybe if they're black people, they might act thuggish, or if they're dressed a certain way, right? Or these nice buildings here, or people who are bisexual, homosexual, they may take advantage of that fact. Look at the building back there. It looks like it's lit up warmly and nicely. The homosexuals may take advantage of the fact that they're in proximity to fellow. Nice, look at that there, Bloomingdale's. They're what are they? Take advantage of the fact that they are in proximity to these people, and that's part of my whole agenda, as far as people being people being just like, I wear a ring on my finger, right? And that indicates my commitment to myself and my dreams, and my simultaneous respect for others, in that I'm not just going to want to seduce random people. And that's kind of that, right? And another idea I've thought of, and that's this concept of that. This idea of feminine and masculine, it's not useful. We need just competent professional people, both men and women, not bitch, not submissive, not oh, this person makes some money, or this. We need people who are in relationships where they feel like they're equals, where they'll do whatever it takes for each other because they're committed to each other's dreams. That's the foundation of the relationship, not sex, power, money, that type of thing, right? You're passing Neiman Marcus here. There's restaurants and everything over here. But you guys get the idea. There's, like, for example, a guy being expected to hold the door for a woman. You want the woman to be just as able to move around as you. That's my feeling about things. Whatever. I'm getting into technicalities. I'm going to conclude by reviewing my website and a little LightWork session. But you can see the place I'm at. You know, I'm able to enjoy all this stuff just because I, you know, can't afford a, you know, a lavish dinner or accommodations. You know, magic of it is I can vicariously appreciate it just the same. In fact, I am able to, what am I able to do? I'm able to look at people and feel good for them. Feel good for somebody who, you know, that's one of the big transitions towards love and away from fear and envy. Is, you know, I mean, look at people and want good for them. If they have attractive bodies and, you know, they're healthy. By the way, healthiness will always trump body type and body parts. You know, a really healthy person will always be more attractive. So focus on that. Use your coconut oil, use your olive oil, massage your body, massage your feet, massage your private parts, your, you know, your nipples, everything. You know, really get yourself healthy, right? You know, beyond just your standard exercise routines. Let's see here. Nice Range Rover Sport here. I like the style on it. Yeah. But then again,